How's she going, boys? Mike here. Welcome back to Grampie's Workshop. Thanks a lot for dropping in. I have another episode in the continuing saga of rebuilding the boathouse. Yeah, getting to be a lot of them. And I put them all in a playlist, by the way, and if you want to watch them from start to finish, the link is up here. So go check that out if you're interested. But watch this video first. What I'm up to today is I'm working on replacing the lakeside gable that's on the boathouse. When the tree fell on the boathouse, it smashed that lakeside gable bed, so it's not usable. So I have to replace that. And the sheathing that I have on the boathouse, it's called Smart Panel, or at least that's what it's known as around here in Nova Scotia. Smart Panel, and the replacement panel I got for it, the replacement sheathing, is not an exact match. So what we're up to today is we're going to try and make it an exact match. Yeah, this is going to be interesting, so come along, see how we make out. So this is a piece of the sheathing that came off the boathouse. You see the end here smashed up pretty bad. But it's just like aconite, it's a particle board, and it's about 3/8 of an inch thick. But it has this baked sort of semi-glossy enamel finish on it, but it's paintable. So that's what attracted me to this. It's nice, rugged, solid, waterproof, water resistant at least, boards. The original color was kind of a beige color, but I painted it gray, of course, because that's what our colors are here. But you see on this panel, it has these vertical grooves in the paneling, and those grooves are every 8 inches apart. So the sheet is 48 inches wide, so, you know, 6 grooves. Oh, by the way, look at the nice tape my son Chris gave me for Father's Day. Look at that. Even has the Grampie's Workshop logo on it. Pretty neat, eh? I like that. Anyhow, what I'm up to is the sheathing that I got to replace this paneling doesn't have this grooves. It's just a solid sheet. What I want to do is try to put some grooves in that sheet to match this paneling. So what I need to know is that these grooves are 8 inches apart, and they are. So if you look at the sheathing from the edge, this is what it looks like. So the grooves, these are 7/16 of an inch. This one down here, that gap there is 1/8 of an inch. So these sides taper in, and the depth of it is 1/8 of an inch. Alright, so what I'm going to try to do is get my router set up so I can replicate as near as possible this vertical groove in the paneling. So in my router, I don't have a wide array of bits, that's for sure. But I have this one. It's just a rounded over, it's a rounded bit. It's rounded on the bottom. And it's about a 1/2 inch wide. So these grooves are 7/16, 1/2 inch, well, pretty close. So I'm gonna do a test, right? So I'm gonna set this up so that it'll be about 1/8 of an inch deep. And now what I'd like to do is on this sample piece here, I figured this is the best spot. I'm going to set a fence along here so I can run my router on it, and then just buzz a bead along here and just compare it to this bead and see how it looks. So, all right, I have the bit set in the router now, and I have it set down what I think is about 1/8 of an inch. So then what I'd like to do is just run my router right along here to make a groove parallel to this groove on this side of it. This is an experiment, eh? Nothing to lose. Ready? The groove is not deep enough for one thing, so I'm going to deepen it a little. Not much though. this groove is 12.3 and this one is only 11. So I think my bit is too deep, so I'm going to reset my fence and shallow up the cut to see if I can make this groove a little bit more narrow. This is going to be the first one. So I'll just put a 1 slot in that. This was, I think, around 11. That was about 11.3. So that groove there doesn't look too bad. Not too far off from that one. So because I'm gonna put some paint on these too. So I'm gonna mark this one as first try, and this one is second. All right, I got some paint out here. You don't have to paint it all, do we? I'm going to try and speed up the drying process here a bit. All right, I want your honest to goodness opinion. I think this one, because the way the shadow line is in it, it makes it look narrower than this one. Because the edges of this one are rounded and these ones aren't, this one ends up looking narrower than this one. So I think it would look like hell. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to run one more bead. Why not, right? Don't have to be anywhere till supper time. I'm going to run one more bead, but I'm going to shorten up the depth. Okay, let's try another one, see how it goes. Now, I messed this one up, so I'm going to show you the other end. So we're comparing this and this and this to this. So you know what? I like that last one I ran there, eh? Even though it's not as deep as this, I'm going to put some paint on that one and see what it looks like. Just to make sure they're all the same color gray, that's why I'm painting the old groove too. Warm this one up a little bit too. So what do you think? Which one would you vote for? So you know what? I like the width of this newest one that we just put in. The width is good because it matches this one, but because the sides are steeper, you get a much better shadow line on this one than you do here. So that last one we put in, I think that's going to be the one. I don't think you notice that. Like when you look at it from an angle, well, you can notice it's not the same because it's not the same. But I think it'll be all right. My test, I think, paid off. I know what the settings are now on my router, and we're good to go here, I think. So, well, that was an interesting test, but I think I discovered a setting that will be kind of acceptable for putting the grooves in the smart panel. So the job now is to gear up so that I can set a smart panel up somewhere so I can run the grooves in it. Every solution has a problem. Thanks for watching, folks. Let me know in the comments, would you please, what you think of these grooves. You know, which one you would pick. Would you pick like the one that I'm going with, or the first one I made, or the second one? Let me know. There's no prizes. I just want to know. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. You know, this series has been getting long in the tooth, and I appreciate all of you out there for watching and posting the comments, because I really love the comments. I'm getting lots of encouragement from those comments. Plus, I'm getting lots of ideas from those comments. So keep them coming. I love it. Take care, like I say. Have a great week. Stay safe. And we'll talk to you soon.